Hey guys, welcome to the CO visit. Colin here once again, and I got some trusty soda today, not coffee because it's way too hot. And we're reaping the benefits here of these trees that I planted over 4 years ago. It's nice and cool here, breezy, but it is very hot today. In the house, I can't even go in the house today because it's about 94 degrees today. We have 69% humidity. It's rough. So anyway, well, what I want to talk about today, I'm going to go back and and one more time and the last time touch on this topic of the elders who quote unquote disfellowship the governing body. So this is the last time I'm going to talk about this, just because on another channel I saw a comment that a viewer did and talked about those of us who are the fools for saying that it's fake and this and that, and saying that we need to let others have free speech and all these things. And so I just want to talk to that a little bit and analyze this whole situation, maybe in a little bit different light that some of you haven't thought about. Okay. So first of all, on the issue of free speech, that's one of those things that we're losing the concept of what that is today. Okay. I at no time have worked against anybody or tried to stop somebody from saying something or doing something, such as the elder who made that video. Now, I disagreed with it. I said it was fake, it was AI, and that's free speech. If I believe that, I have the right to say that. If you disagree, you have the right to say that as well. That's what free speech is. However, what free speech has morphed into in 2025 is that free speech is you have to agree with what I say. If you don't agree with me, then it's not free speech. That's Trump speech. Okay, that's what Trump has made everybody believe. That you have free speech as long as you agree with me. And if you don't, then I'm going to persecute you, I'm going to cancel you, I'm going to sue you, I'm going to take you off the air. And that's what people think is free speech, and it is not. Free speech is you have the right to say what you want to say, and we can disagree. You can say the opposite. So the thing that I want to direct your attention to about that whole issue, about the elders, because what I've seen in comments, and this is the general consensus now, and this is what this has mutated into, is that these three brothers are active, believing Jehovah's Witness elders. Okay, well, I'm going to go with that. And let's say that they are. Okay, let's say that that's true. That's what people want to believe. Okay, so I'll give you that. So they're active, believing Jehovah's Witness elders. So let me ask you this, my friends. What do you think is their motivation for disfellowshipping the governing body? The motivation, not the reason, the motivation. They did it under the premise of the COVID vaccine, that the governing body got involved in people's personal medical choices and told everyone, get the vaccine. And then they say, well, some people got sick, some people died. Okay, and that's why we're disfellowshipping them. Okay, great. Wonderful. Now, do you see the glaring hypocrisy in that? The glaring blindness in why they chose that hill to die on? So, it doesn't surprise me at all. If these are active Jehovah's Witness elders, why do you think that they chose the COVID vaccine out of any other reason that they could have possibly chose to disfellowship the governing body? There are dozens of reasons why they could disfellowship the governing body, which was the topic of my friend Isaac over on Tune Up Your Mind channel, his video that he did right now about marking the governing body because of teaching false biblical doctrines, lying to people, and actively keeping people from learning the truth about Jesus Christ and actually attaining salvation. That would be probably one of the number one reasons to disfellowship them. However, uh, the three elders from France didn't do that. Why? Once again, my question to you is why? Why the COVID vaccine? Why not, if we're talking about people dying, well, the big obvious one should be the blood issue. Why didn't they choose that to disfellowship the governing body on? How many people have died because of not taking blood in comparison with the COVID vaccine? How about this one? Here's a little one that just slipped his mind. How about for example, CSA, covering up CSA? Why didn't they talk about that? How about this? Obstructing justice, obstruction of justice, when the branch headquarters ordered elders to destroy documents regarding about CSA in direct contradiction and violation to what it says in Romans 8, obeying the superior authorities. Why didn't they do any of those? Exactly because of the reason that they are active, believing Jehovah's Witnesses. They won't, and they didn't choose any of those things to disfellowship the governing body on because they still believe in all of those things. They don't believe they're covering up CSA. They still believe that the blood issue is a commandment in the Bible. They still believe those things. These are active Jehovah's Witnesses. So their motivation, coming back to what I said before, what is their motivation? Now, theoretically, a body of elders could disfellowship the governing body. It could happen. Absolutely. But what would happen? What do you guys think would happen? Are you being naive? Are you being utopian and thinking that, oh, these three believing brothers are going to change the whole organization? Are you really that naive? The only thing that they will do is, if it happened, they will remove the actual sitting governing body. They'll remove them and replace them with other brothers. And then you know what happens? They continue on with the status quo. Everything continues on just as it is. Are they going to get rid of the blood doctrine? No. Are they going to stop shunning? No. Are they going to start doing what the moral thing is when it comes to CSA? No, because they're doing what a company does. They're doing what is best for their brand, which means keep it quiet, cover it up. That's what would happen, because we're not talking about, these men are not seeing things the same way as ex-Jehovah's Witness see things. These are active, believing, indoctrinated brothers. And so whatever they do is that they're going to look at it as, oh, these men are no longer like following what Jehovah wants them to do because of the COVID. We're going to get rid of them. We're going to replace them with other brothers who are, loyal and doing what they're supposed to be doing. And the organization will continue on just like it always has. That's why, my friends. Now, if you want to watch a video, if you want to watch a disfellowshipping or a marking that everybody should be getting behind, everybody should be made known. I don't hear anybody talking about it. I don't hear anybody, making this big commotion. And I ask myself, why not? They should be, is the video that Isaac just made on his Tune Up Your Mind channel. That's the kind of video from an ex-JW member that everybody should be making viral. And you see, guys, this stuff always happens, okay? And later on, time will prove me right, okay? Same thing happened with the young man from Nigeria or wherever he was from that just used Chat GPT, and he was saying all this stuff that he worked at the Bethel branch over there, and he was in the translating department. But then, you guys remember all of that? He said he was getting persecuted by the branch. But then people, even some people that are subscribed to this channel, started talking to him on the side privately through email. And what happened? Money, 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 money. And some of you sent him a lot of money. I know personally several people that sent him $200, $300 at a time. It was a big scam. And I called him out on it. And you know why? Because it doesn't matter where you live in the world. If you work on a translation committee at a Bethel, you must speak English. That is a requirement. And he did not. His native language was Portuguese. That's why he did ChatGPT or AI videos in other languages, because he couldn't speak English. And I said, if you can't speak English, how are you on the translation committee? Once people started calling him out, what happened? He up and disappeared. Gone. Same thing happened with Selena. Everyone got behind Selena. Oh, what a story. Sounded so great. We started calling her out on it, not even calling her out, just saying, hey, can you provide us with information, proof? You know, you're talking about this abuse that happened. You're talking about there was a court case, there was this and that. Can we get the information on it? Can we get documents? Can we see, oh, she's going to go to North Carolina and I want to find Toni Morris. And she was jumping on the JW train. And then when people started digging a little bit deeper, what happened to Selena? All her social media pages disappeared. And why would you do that if you have nothing to hide? You see what I'm talking about, folks? Everybody wants to make all these other people like you know, they want them to be the spearhead. They want them to be the famous ones, to like Leah Remini and all these. Oh, we want to give them the torch to represent the Jehovah's Witnesses. It should be us. It should be the Collins and the Isaacs and the Rubies and all these other people that are out there. Real people, not people looking to get rich off of this community. See, that's what it's all about, people. And if you think a group of active, indoctrinated JW elders are going to actually make a difference in the organization, then you haven't learned anything. You have not learned a single thing. Because all of the issues that really matter, they did not choose any of them to disfellowship the governing body on. Now, you show me an active JW body of elders that is willing to disfellowship and take on the governing body head on over their false doctrines. That would be number one, false doctrines. Their new light and all those lies that they've told people that are keeping people from attaining salvation and learning about Christ Jesus the way he truly is, the way, the truth, and the life. Then I will believe you. Until then, take your bullshit and go to another place. Okay? Don't even come on here and bother me with it. Okay? I'm standing up for the truth. I've been doing this for a long time, guys. A long time. Many years. And, you know, I didn't even monetize my channel until last year. And that was only because YouTube was putting ads. This was before I was monetized, and people told me about it, that there were ads on the channel. So if they're putting ads on my channel anyway, I might as well get something for it. Okay? But I don't need to be doing this. I'm doing this because it's a passion, because I want to. Okay? I've got a good life here in Honduras. I love my life. I've got a great job that I love. I've got my own home. I've got a wonderful family that I love. I make good money. I've got it all. Okay? I don't need to be doing this. I'm not doing this to make money off of, and I'm not getting rich off of YouTube videos, believe me. Okay? I'm doing it because it comes from here. Just like I told a person that made a comment on one of my channels, on one of my videos, about why I was only picking on one religion. And I said, it's because I'm from that religion. I'm picking on the Jehovah's Witnesses because I was a Jehovah's Witness. And I preached those lies for 34 years. So now I'm tasked to preach the truth for at least that amount of time. At the very least. That's why, my friends. So you can, people out there, you can label me as you wish. You can like me or hate me. But the CO visit's going to be here for a long time. I'm going to tell things like they are, agree with me or not agree with me. I speak from my heart. I give my opinions. I'm a real person. There's no AI here or anything else. There's no other motive. You guys have seen my ups. You've seen my downs. You've seen me fall, get back up. You've seen my family, my children, all my issues that I have here. Just like I've shared these things with you guys so that you see that I am a real person. I've got problems. I've got issues just like everybody else. Okay? You guys saw what happened to me back in May when I tried to commit suicide. Okay? I'm not ashamed of it. It's not a taboo for me to talk about those things, that I've had to struggle with mental health issues all my life, that I didn't have diagnosed until that thing happened to me. Now I'm taking medication. It's helping me greatly. So, like I said, it's just, with myself, my personality, my channel, it's one of those things. I don't know what you can compare it to. It's like a type of food or a drink or something that, you can fill in the blank there. It's like something, it's not even an acquired taste. It's either you try it and you like it or you don't. People either like me or they hate me. And that's just the way it is. And you know why? It's because I'm very real. And today, in the world we're living in today, people don't like real. They want to be lied to. They want to be made to feel good. Well, I'm not here to make people feel good, necessarily. I'm here to tell things as they are. Take it or leave it. So anyway, again, just want to support and give a shout out to a very nice brother. Hopefully I can get him here on the channel here soon. Have a little collaboration, an interview or something with Isaac. Go check out Tune Up Your Mind channel. Great videos, great explanations. And thank you for watching this video, guys. Remember, there's super thanks. Like and subscribe to the video. We have memberships, all those things that you can use to support the channel. And here at the CO Visit, we greatly appreciate it. Be blessed, and I'll see you in the next one.